Hey guys, this is Eddie over at SoundFX in West Warwick, Rhode Island. We got our new AVH-4100NEX series from Pioneer. It should have Android Auto capable. Also got a HTC M81 here that we can use. We're going to go ahead and see what happens when we use our Android Auto newly downloaded application. Plug the phone in, and then instantly it automatically pops up into Android Auto. Gives me directions to a last address I set, and then let's see what we have for features here. Hit the phone. Looks like it brings up your most recent dialed calls, and then we can also dial out. And then we have other options with the phone. Doesn't look like it lets you access your address book yet, but it does allow you to have your missed calls and any speed dial numbers that you've set up. Let's check out navigation. Looks like it's a full-featured Google Maps, which is really nice, coming right off the phone. You can control navigation mainly through voice, where you ask it to send you somewhere, and it'll basically write out the directions and give you a couple options. So let's try it out. SoundFX, East Providence, Rhode Island. So it found the route to my other store fairly quickly, and it even gives me an option to call them. Let's see what happens when I tell it to go there.
South on Quaker Lane toward Coasset Avenue.
And it's great because it gives you also traffic along with the navigation, and it's up to date coming from your smartphone. Let's see what happens when we hit music. Ooh, got a riff-raff song playing. And then you can go in, if you have Google Play, which seems like the only music service it allows you to use at the moment, you can go in and access any of your songs that you have saved or songs in the cloud. You can also access any playlists or music stations that you've set with Google Play. So we only got a few songs on this phone. It's new. So let's see if we go into recent playlists, last added. And it's going to let me go through all the songs I just added on. Lower that a bit. And then one last thing we'll do is we'll show you what happens when someone tries to call you while you're using Google Play, Android Auto. So if you're driving along listening to music, and you get a phone call, you get a nice little drop down at the top of the screen. And we can just tap to answer that. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Rob?
How are you?
Very good. Thank you for testing this out with me.
Not a problem.
There we go. Right back into Android Auto. So this is a quick little demonstration. Not a ton of features. I'd say very similar to Apple's CarPlay, but definitely a lot more voice control, whereas Apple lets you actually access some keyboards. And then you can always go right back to your normal Pioneer station. One other nice thing it does that I've noticed that you can't really do too well in CarPlay is I can still listen to HD radio on one side while I go back into Android Auto and use that for my GPS, which I find very convenient. So if you have any questions, leave them up on the YouTube page, or give us a call down at SoundFX at 401-826-2626. And thank you very much for watching.